Welcome to the Rue Dits and Loz podcast, kept hot by Ream. You can listen to this podcast anywhere you like, even in the shower. Ream, Australia's favourite hot water.
Triple M.
Hello, Adelaide.
No one knows Adelaide like these guys. Triple M breakfast with Rue Dits and Loz.
Overnight news.
Looks like we've got some good news. Good news for panda lovers. Anyway, we're getting some new pandas.
We've gone to the draft.
We have gone to the draft, the Chinese draft, and it looks like we're going to get a couple fresh ones towards the end of the year. I think Wang Wang and Footy's time's up. They're going.
We've only just learned how to say their names.
It's Wong Wong.
Wong Wong,
Yeah,
Footy.
Yeah.
but everyone knows him as Wang Wang. don't
Yeah,
they?
that's right.
Yeah.
And his Wang hasn't worked, so,
we
he's going.
That's
So
right.
Yeah. Which one's which? Do we know?
they're in the draft anyway. They're going because they're not performing.
No.
They've been good to look at,
Ship
but
them
that's
out.
about it. They can't breed. We want breeders. We're getting new ones. China, since we've opened up and getting along well with the Chinese again, they said, right, we'll just give you a couple of freshies. Hopefully
Yeah.
they can do the job.
Yep.
How good would it be if they actually did
They bred
actually
one.
come over and bred?
Oh, baby panda would be so cute, but I just think we just need to give up on it. I
Yeah.
just think it's.
That's a star attraction to the zoo, Loz, whether they
Yeah.
breed or not.
I just they don't want to be here, and I've said it before.
Well, how
they
do you
don't,
know?
Panda,
How do you
because
know
they're not
that?
breeding. They're not doing what
There
their
are
evolutionary
people
responsibility.
out there that want to breed but can't. You
Yeah.
think the pandas are in that category?
I know they can, but they don't want to.
How do you know
They've
that?
chosen not to procreate because they don't do it. They have
Why
all
are
the
they
bits and pieces,
Why are they
and
bringing new ones in?
because they're trying to keep the species alive. But you can't make something happen when there's no sparks.
So what?
Maybe they're just not
pandas
attracted
have
to
never
each
bred
other.
before.
No, they have, but they've stopped all over the world. They've stopped doing it.
Stop breeding.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
that's why they're endangered. They're not,
It's not because
interested.
of humans getting in the way.
Bit of human intervention to begin with, but now we're trying to help them, and they have no interest. They've stopped.
Are you a
They've
panda
lost-
expert?
I've done a little bit of reading.
Right.
I wouldn't call myself an expert on
Okay.
anything.
All right. Well,
We haven't pandered to them enough, have we?
I
think we've maybe too much.
Maybe too much.
Hey, if the opposition get in the next federal election, they're saying they're going to ban social media up to the age of 16. That's what they're promising to do, and also make it verified any accounts in some certain sections between 13
How?
and 16. I don't know, but that's
They
what
can't
they're
stop kids from doing it. There's just no
saying. If
way.
you have verification, there is.
You know, you've argued this before, though, Loz. I still think it's a step in the right direction. Make it a law and make it
But
illegal.
isn't if you verify it, like
Yep.
you need 16 to have a license, you can't get a license.
What do you mean? So you need a license to
No,
be able to...
I'm saying if you verify and actually have to go in with ID and everything,
Right, you have to use ID to do it.
yeah.
Just fake it. Use someone else's.
Yeah, and some will, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think there will still be a great majority of parents out there that say, kids can't use it, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah, sure.
And the law will get broken. I've got no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's just...
But I still think it's a step in the right direction.
Yes, I do, but using it as an election thing to me is just like, how are you going to enforce it? It just feels like naive people out there going, "Oh, well, that's good then all children will stop being able to use it. I'm going to vote for them." They don't realise how it's just an empty sort of promise, really, because they can't enforce it. You can make it illegal, and some people will follow
Make
the
it a
law,
heap
but
have
Yeah. Can make it harder.
I don't think it will make it any harder. How will it make it harder if they want to put that
So
on?
if you need a license, if you need to have proper identification to start an account and you can't do it without that, that wouldn't work.
But you need proper identification to do a bunch of stuff that people do online that they just use fake identification.
But Loz, don't you think, though, there will be a lot of parents, a lot of
Yeah, for
law-abiding
sure.
parents say to their kids, well, you can't now because it's actually
illegal.
against the law.
Yeah, and the second they leave the house, like, I mean, we already don't know what kids are doing on phones now as it is. I just think, I don't know.
Right.
I think it's naive, but that's just my opinion.
I don't think this is naive. John Secker, who's head of the CMFEU, which is the strongest union in the building game, he heads up Victoria and I think South Australia as well, has made a very full-on threat towards the AFL that if they don't sack the umpires coach, who used to be the former head of the Australian Building and Construction, or used to be the Australian Building and Construction Commissioner, if they don't get rid of him, he's going to make any projects that the AFL are involved in hell.
Steve McBurney is the fella's name.
Yeah, Steve McBurney.
So this has nothing to do with, this is a...
Particular clubs.
It's a gripe,
It's
a
a
past...
personal gripe from
Yeah.
a past job that Steve McBurney had, who is now umpires coach. He used to be the commissioner, and he took the CMFEU to court, and they had to pay on multiple times millions of dollars in
Fines.
in fines, I think. Yeah.
Well, do you reckon this is the step too far from the?
I don't
do you
know.
reckon this might
He's an
be the thing
intimidating man. The AFL at this stage have only put out a press release saying that they'll stand behind Steve McBurney, but
Well, yeah, you can't.
he does have influence. This bloke, he's a heavy hitter.
I'll see the Crows have been named in this whole schmozzle
they've
now.
got the Tasmanian building,
Yep.
a new facility, and the Crows are probably the next two big bloody projects. So, anyway,
You
we'll
can't
wait and
be
see.
doing. Surely you can't
Well,
be doing
Well,
that.
He's threatening.
he's just dropping F-bombs and saying that to
Yeah,
him.
that's
Can't be
right.
doing that. Someone has to intervene.
Now, just finally, pardon me, when you see a streaker at the Adelaide Oval,
Yeah.
it's a pain in the backside, and holds up the game and whatever sport
Can
you're
be a
watching
bit
there.
of fun.
But sort of middle-aged, overweight, balding blokes like me trying to run them down, and you see them run all over the oval, and the crowd starts laughing.
Some have
or
got footy
whatever.
boots on, some
Yeah,
haven't.
Yeah.
that's right. So it's comical sometimes.
Yeah.
And in the end, they catch the bloke, and then the crowd cheers.
Yeah.
They
And then
found
we say he should get banned for life and he gets 12 months.
Right. I don't know if you'd find this amusing or not, but I think I would. In Cincinnati overnight, a fella thought he'd run onto the field during a baseball game, and the security went, bug that, not chasing. Bang, taser gun, got it out, bang, and he hit the deck straight away. Just shot him.
Immediate.
Yeah, exactly.
We get
They-
things
we're
done
not
around
running,
here.
can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Pull out a gun, bang.
I think if there's a higher form of embarrassment, it must be a
Yeah.
deterrent to do it.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. You don't want to get tasered. It's
I'm
so
up for a taser.
demoralising.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, if we're talking about player safety here, if that's what we're mainly worried
Sure.
about, let alone
Yeah.
just wasting
I will say
time.
this just very quickly. My friends and I have discussed this. It's pretty hot when a player tackles them.
Really?
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. There's something about it. If
'Cause
they
that-
take
was
it
it-
into
was
their
it
own
Keys?
hands.
Keys tackling.
Yeah,
sort of threw him
we all
around.
went, "Phew,
Yeah.
that's a bit all right.
Okay. Anyway, I'd like to see it. Adelaide Oval.
Different
tasers.
to tackling a player.
Yeah, there's something about it. It's just different.
It's like he stopped a criminal.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. It's like a
that's right.
citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
The Triple M Couples Cut. The couples who know the most about each other
I know you so well.
will reach the peak of Mount Lofty House and be crowned Couples Cup champion. Cozy winter escapes await at Mount Lofty Estate. Warmth, luxury and relaxation. mountloftyhouse.com.au.
All right, a couple this morning. Courtney and Sam, good morning.
Good
Morning. How we going?
Yeah, good, thanks. And tell us about the little fella you've got with you.
This is little Henley, 18 months old. Just thought he'd come along for the drive.
Hello,
So
Henry.
cute.
Hello. Hello.
He's got a duck.
He's got a duck. I found that out there at the rush hour
Yeah.
desk, so I'm sure that duck's fine. But
That'll be fine. Don't worry.
And it's good that he knows how to say duck with
Yeah.
a D as well
Exactly
on a
right.
radio station. That's right. Now, whose idea was this to come in?
That'd be mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't tell Courtney till yesterday that this
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
Complete stitch up.
Well, if you get through it and win, it'll be well worth it because Mount Lofty House is one of the most beautiful places
Yeah.
in South Australia.
oh, it is
Now,
stunning.
what do you do, Courtney?
So I'm a teacher. I'm an inclusion leader at a local Adelaide Hills school.
Really?
cool.
What does that mean, inclusion leader?
So I work specifically with children with disabilities or diagnosis, and I assist teachers in classrooms with coming up with strategies to support the children.
Aw,
so
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's an
It's
awesome
a duck.
role. I love
there
it.
you go.
So-
We're hearing all about the duck in the
And Sam, what do you do for a crust?
I'm also a teacher.
Right.
Yes. Yeah,
And what do you
Tell you
teach?
too.
A bit of PE, bit of health, bit of maths.
Oh, so you're a cool yeah, I get yeah.
Try
cool
to be.
guy.
Yeah.
Cruising
Not according
in.
to the kids.
All right. Now, how this is going to work, Courtney, we're going to take you away into another studio and ask you 10 questions about yourself.
Yes.
And then we're going to ask Sam the same questions and see how many he actually gets right.
Okay.
They're all about you, all right?
Yep.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, we'll do this in just a moment. Rudits and Laws on Triple M.
The Triple M Couples Cut. The couples who know the most about each other
I know you so well.
will reach the peak of Mount Lofty House and be crowned Couples Cup champion. Cozy winter escapes await at Mount Lofty Estate. Warmth, luxury and relaxation. mountloftyhouse.com.au.
Now, the winner gets a 2-night stay up at Mount Lofty House and a $300 voucher as well. Now, Courtney and Sam are with us this morning. Courtney, we've recorded your answers to these 10 questions. Sam, are you ready to go?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
All right. Question 1. Sam, what is Courtney's most common pet name for you?
Oh.
Oh, this should be an easy one.
Just babe.
Babe. All right,
Let's have a
let's have a
listen.
listen.
So my most common pet name for Sam is Babe.
Hey,
Yes.
1-0.
Good start.
Well done. Well done.
It's a different word if I'm in trouble, but
Right. Which word is it?
probably not suitable
All
for
right,
radio.
fair enough.
Righto, question number 2. What's the number one thing on Courtney's bucket list, Sam?
I know she really wants to go to Greece.
All right. Okay.
Greece? Is that it?
Right,
have
let's
a
have a
listen.
listen.
The number one thing on my bucket list is to travel around Australia in our caravan.
Oh, she's got a big bucket list.
All right, got to rein it in.
You're going to need a bigger bucket.
You can go to Greece or you can go to Udinadatta.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Same thing.
Why
Next
not both?
question, Loz.
Okay. What is Courtney's favourite TV show?
At the moment, it'd have to be Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the new
Okay.
black. Let's have a listen.
My favourite TV show is Criminal Minds.
Come on, you
one from
7
three.
seasons
I
in the
went with
last
my
week.
favourite, all-time favourite, babe. All-time.
How long have you been together, you two? Actually, that's another question.
Right. Question 4. Does Courtney believe in ghosts?
Yes.
She does. All right, let's get her answer.
Do I believe in ghosts? No, I don't think I do. Is there a prize for the people that get the most wrong? Or?
Yeah, marriage counselling.
Righto.
Did you meet in the lift coming up here?
Is that really your kid?
Jeez.
So funny.
Here we go. Question number 5. Who is Courtney's celeb crush?
Oh.
Celeb crush. Oh, these are hard.
You're not
celeb
going to get
crush.
this.
Nah. Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Let's have a
Ryan
listen.
My celeb crush is Morgan from Criminal Minds.
It's very niche. It's very niche.
Look,
Okay.
Some girls don't talk about this. Out of respect.
Yeah.
It took me ages to answer that
Courtney,
question.
you
I was
must
like,
be-
I don't actually know.
That makes you a good wife.
Oh, thank
I
you.
like
on
that you knew your male celeb crush
Yeah,
before.
more than mine.
Who is yours, by the way?
Oh, I've got to go Gerard Butler.
Yeah. I love Gerard Butler. That's so specific. 300.
All right, Loza.
Can we have,
Yeah,
can we have
King
questions
Leonidas.
with
Okay.
Sam and Loz, mate?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused.
What is Courtney's favourite pizza topping?
Barbecue chicken.
Righto. Let's have a listen.
My favourite pizza topping is ham and pineapple.
Bloody ham and pineapple.
You've got one right.
Right, I'm gonna come home strong.
So bad.
I'm gonna come home strong.
Question 7.
I'm
I don't
starting
know
to
if
get
you're coming
concerned
home at
about
all, mate.
how much your
Courtney's
kids had learned at
least
school.
favourite house chore.
Oh, I'm gonna go the washing.
Okay.
My least favourite house chore would be clothes washing.
Yay!
Got 2.
He's coming good.
2 out of 7.
What is Courtney's birthday?
1st of October.
My birthday is the 1st of October.
He's on fire.
Come on.
3 out of 8. Good work. Where was your first date together?
First date together was at the movies.
Okay. Oh,
No?
this doesn't sound good.
Our first date was to Kubla Khan.
Let's do.
Do I get a prize for
That's a
him
restaurant,
not
isn't
knowing me, or how does this work?
Is that a restaurant?
Yeah. Oh, it's a great restaurant.
It's a shocking
They
restaurant.
have movies on there.
The worst.
It was obviously
Worst.
memorable.
He
Gee.
used to go there when he was at boarding school, and he raved about it, and he took me there. And I think he looked at my face and was like, okay, this wasn't a good choice.
Oh, no.
Hit him with the
right.
last one, Loza.
Okay. Out of the two of you, who is the better cook?
Oh, 100%. That's not me.
Okay.
I think the better cook out of us is 100% me.
Yeah, 100%. 1, 2, 3. 4 out of 10.
Can you just recount them bits? I reckon you might have miscounted.
A lot of people don't know those weird specific things about each other. So
Yeah.
4's not bad.
You don't leave empty-handed, though. Just for coming in, you've scored a 60-minute couples massage at Mount Lofty House.
Yeah.
Which would be a great opportunity to get to know each other.
Do I have to take him?
Ask a few questions, you know.
Well done.
All
But
right,
you
guys.
are technically still in the running, depending
Yeah.
on how other people go. So
That's right.
if we, there are other couples that might know each other less than you, so you could technically still win in the end of the day. But thanks for coming in. You seem
Good on
like
you
a very
guys.
lovely,
No worries. Thanks for having us.
happy little family. So enjoy the car ride home after this.
Thanks for having us. Say bye.
See ya. Bye. Bye, Henley.
Say ta-ta.
I went down to Wayville Showgrounds last night, Circus du Soleil, is that how you say it? It's a
Yep,
mouthful.
Cirque du
Cirque du
Soleil.
Soleil.
Circus Soleil. Amazing event. Great place to go with the whole family. I took all the kids down last night for the premiere of it, it's in Adelaide for next couple of weeks, and amazing.
Incredible, aren't they?
They just freaks what they can do. So it's a human circus. There's no animals.
Yeah.
And the skill, the courage, the strength, the trust, the leadership, everything that is involved in this circus is just unbelievable. So I'm 49 and I've got Tom who's 8, and everyone in between loved it. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
And it's something for everyone. And just watching them hang from ropes, do dive somersaults, do flips, about 10 times in there. You think they're going to land in the crowd at some stage. Your heart is in your mouth the whole time. And the skill level is just exceptional. It's unbelievable. Jazz is our producer is a former gymnast, so he would have, full respect for what they can do.
Yeah.
Jazz, how did you find it? It's just bloody unbelievable.
It was phenomenal. Seriously, it was phenomenal. I've seen a few of these, but I reckon this one was probably right up there. But I was just saying before, like, it's their ability to let go and do the tricks they do probably the first time. Like, it's just, I don't know, because it could end very poorly, but they just do some amazing things.
Well, they nearly had a few spills last night. There were a few on the edge where a couple of guys had to catch them.
Yeah.
And to their credit, they didn't even look flustered.
No. And then they actually front back up and do it again, which is probably an even harder type thing. And
But there's things where they can die easily.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
No. They're 4 or 5 metres off the ground doing multiple spins and hanging on
Flips.
by ropes around their wrists and stuff like that. But you throw in the music and how it's all
pressure of
brought
the
together. The pressure of the moment. That, obviously they do it for a living. They've done it so many times. It's natural to them. But, and then they bring in other things, whether there's blokes with soccer balls, a guy on a bike.
How do you figure out that you're good at this stuff? This is the thing that...
Well, we got to learn more about it. I think we will. But they had this contortionist, and I kid you not, he actually bent his back.
This was sick.
It was kind of a bit
found it a little bit odd.
Underneath his legs, and it was a live exorcism on stage, basically.
What's that movie where is it Ocean's 11 where they got fella to get in through the bank vault because he could dislocate his shoulder or whatever and get through little. He could be
like
crook.
that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Your ruse immediately, how do we make
could
money
come in
off
handy.
this
Is
guy?
that what you're thinking?
It was definitely there.
Watch out, mate, to say.
All I can say. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, if anyone out there is thinking about going or you want to do something with your family, because a lot of things aren't family orientated these days, you can take any age people, whether you're 100 or whether you're 5, I reckon you'll sit there and go, wow.
I know in the past that the women really, really enjoy the costumes as well. So the ladies love the dancing part of it, the costumes, not just the action and the trickery.
Something for
and they had
everyone.
this water feature throughout the show in the middle of it, which was pretty spectacular as well. So there's lots to like. I'd thoroughly recommend it. We did get free tickets last night, but I would pay a significant amount of money to go and watch it. My eldest daughter couldn't go, and we both said to my wife and I said we need to pay for a ticket
and go
to go. It's bloody unbelievable. So
Amazing.
go and check it out.
Sounds like a good night out. Cirque du Soleil, and it's down at the Wavell.
Okay, I got 2 questions for you from the internet.
Yes.
One's an old one that's sort of doing the rounds again.
Right.
I'll start with that one. When you're in the shower, do you scrub your legs with soap? Or do you just let the shampoo wash
I've
down?
got one of those, what do you call them, the scruffy little ball
loofah things. Yeah.
Put that in, just give it a rub.
Go the whole
Yeah,
the whole hog.
definitely scrub. Yeah.
A lot of people don't do the legs. They just
What do
let
you
that
mean?
wash down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all the dirty bits from your top half just wash down to the
Lazy are they?
It's not that hard.
Well, I think that because I shave my legs probably like 3 times a week. So that gives them a very good
You
scrubbing.
shave your leg. Is that normal for women? 3 times a week you shave your
Twice,
legs?
3 times a week. Once,
Really?
twice. Yeah. Otherwise they get very prickly.
Right.
It's more of a maintenance thing. Otherwise you end up with a big job at the end of the month,
Okay.
you know?
3 times a week? That's bloody, seems like a lot.
I don't like them to be too prickly.
Right.
No, there's...
It
you want to
annoys
be
me.
making love to a cactus.
Yeah. Is that feedback that you've had, or?
No, I don't give a stuff about what they think.
Oh, okay.
It's more about my own sort of...
Right.
It's annoying. It's itchy. So... 3, but then that gives them a very good thorough cleaning because it's exfoliating them too. And I sort of don't wash them other than that, really.
Yeah.
But blokes should be scrubbing their legs. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And feet. Don't just let
blokes
the
should,
feet.
but women shouldn't.
Well, if women are doing 3 times a week, they're shaving their legs and they're getting in
okay.
there and doing it like
Right,
that.
yep.
If not, then probably going a bit harder.
Yeah.
and jocks. So this
Yeah.
is another one, and this has divided the internet. A girl was with her partner. He had a shower at night, put on a pair of underpants, got into bed, got up for work, and just wore the underpants that he was wearing at night because he has a nighttime shower.
No.
So he slept through the
So
night
they're
with the
fresh
undies.
on at night.
Fresh on at night.
But sleep with them?
Slept with
He
them
got
on.
two problems, hasn't
Yeah.
he? What's he wearing undies to bed for? And second, what he shouldn't be
You
wearing.
should be swapping them out. Definitely. You
I'd be
think?
putting the freshies on in the morning.
Yeah.
I'd just wear my old ones to bed, if anything.
Yep.
If you're going to wear undies to bed, wear the ones you've had on all day.
Yeah.
But then they're a bit dirty in your sheets.
Just clean.
Just get your jocks off.
Yeah, just clean all the time, I think.
Free bag them in bed.
What sort of jock?
Well, this is
not.
I don't think
tight
he was wearing
jocks.
jocks. I think they were more Bonds sort of loose ones. But I can't imagine sleeping in tight jocks.
That's a long time. 8 hours in jocks and then wear them all day.
Ooh,
No,
don't like that.
No, not at all.
No.
All right, so we've cleared that up.
Yep, all sorted.
You happy now?
Yep.
Beautiful.
On Triple M, who is telling the truth
You can't handle the truth.
and who is lying?
It's all lies.
It's time
True lies.
for True Lies.
Yeah, this is a fun little segment. Basically, today it's Ditz's turn. He's going to pull
my turn?
he's going to pull a statement out of a hat. It's either going to be a true statement, something that's really happened in his life that he's provided to the producer, or it's going to be a statement that Jared has invented. I think Jared's probably had a lot of fun coming up with these. Once you read the statement out, you've got sort of, I guess, about a couple of minutes to defend it as though it's true.
Right.
If it's true, it shouldn't be an issue.
Well, last week I had to try and make out it was true that we gave mods a disguise when we went out.
Yeah.
Last
You had to wear a
week.
wig and moustache when you went out publicly.
You fooled me, though. You did. You fooled us.
Stood in nightclubs, didn't you? With him?
Yeah.
So, Ditz, once you read this
Oh,
out,
it's
we're
my
going to
turn.
grill you, and you might have to improvise, you might have to bluff. We don't know what it's going to be.
Okay. I killed a bird with a golf ball.
When?
I joined Grange Golf Club when I was about 18, and I reckon it was about my second year down there as a member. And it's actually, I sort of shudder thinking about it. No, because it was one of those.
Oh, no.
It was one of those birds that they took to shows and won prizes with.
What, like Dumb and Dumber?
Talking about.
No, this is no. You
The
have,
owl.
you have Crufts, the dog show, and you take your dogs to the Royal Showground. This was no. This was a peach faced cockatoo.
Oh, come on. What was it doing at the bloody golf club?
No, because I hit it into a house. I hit the ball into a house.
Went over the fence and into the cage.
Wasn't in a cage. Just sat on the back porch.
what, with a chain around its foot?
Yeah, it was on a perch.
I can't believe
And I went. Why are you laughing so much?
God.
ridiculous. So ridiculous,
What was it?
Ditz.
What did it look like? Did it have big eyes or little eyes?
No, just a normal sized parrot. But these things go for hundreds. In fact, I reckon at the time was like, I remember the bloke said, this bird, is worth $1,800 or something. I said, well, it's not now, it's dead. But anyway, I didn't say
You
that.
slice
No, I
it
didn't
or
say
hook it?
that. No, it was a hook.
Was it a hook?
Yeah, into it. And do you want to tell which hole it was? Or
Yeah.
So the third hole on the East Course at Grange, I'm a left-hander and I pulled it out to the right. And they're the houses. Excuse me.
Was it a birdie or an eagle?
If the owner of this bird's listening, no, it wasn't a birdie or an eagle. No. Anyway, I felt terrible. I felt bad, and I went up and looking for my ball, and there's this very, very angry fella.
Yeah.
And said, "You hit my bird."
Did you know?
You said you shouldn't have put it there.
You didn't know you'd killed it until you went.
I'm
so
walking
you
up.
didn't see the impact.
No.
Did you hit
Sometimes
it?
you hear a bit of a clutter when your ball goes into a house, and I slowly walk. And you think, I hope no one was home. I hope
And
no
you
one's
heard,
there.
"Polly!"
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Did you take a two-stroke penalty?
Well,
did
I
you
was
hit
out of
it out of
bounds.
his backyard?
No, I was out of bounds, so I had to drop it back inside the fence and hit from there. But it was just, I couldn't believe, because the birds aren't that big, and I've hit it flush and killed it. And as I say, just not any ordinary bird, unfortunately.
Did you get
Sitting in
over
the
it all right,
background.
Ditz?
Well, as you are, the other three players took the mickey out of me for the rest of the round. But and of course, all the stupid, the birdie did, and all the silly lines. But I felt horrible. I felt terrible.
You felt terrible, did you?
I did.
What did you do for the person? Did
Nothing.
you
What could I do?
buy him another
He let
bird?
his toes down.
$1,800. at the time. Now, this, as I said, was when I was so I must have been 19 or 20 or something. It was a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have
And
insurance?
They do. People that border the golf course, actually, there is a special insurance, I think.
Right,
Because they
well,
get windows
yeah.
smashed all the time and things like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
You'd think someone who lived next to a golf course wouldn't have their rare parrot sitting out there
Yes.
that's worth $1,800.
That's why I think it's a lie.
Pretty unlucky to get a bird hit the sunny that
That
big.
is true.
Yeah.
I'm going to say true just because I want it to be true. It's so ridiculous, the fact that Ditz killed a man's
the only bird he's
expensive
ever
bird.
I'm
say
going
true.
with lie.
Okay, 133353. Do you think Ditz is telling the truth, or do you think he's just invented that on the spot?
I know how straight he hits it. This bloke can really play golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now that is a lie.
Definitely.
That part of it's not true.
Definitely true. 133353.
Playing True Lies this morning, I just told a story about the fact that I actually I killed a bird with a golf ball. Is it
Told a
true
very
story?
Well, there's
elaborate
a text on
story.
the text line. I call BS. Ditz would be lucky to hit the green, let alone a bird. Let's go to Shannon at Peterhead. G'day, Shannon.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, do you reckon Ditz is telling the truth or a little porky pie?
100% a truth.
Why?
Yeah.
My mum had a Siamese cat when she was younger, and she lived in a cul-de-sac. And not even a teenager, a young boy was hitting shots off his front lawn, and it hit the cat straight in the head, and it died.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
You know
God.
what?
Yeah.
Siamese cats are bloody ugly,
Oh,
rude.
aren't they?
It's died.
Maybe the bird was too.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
sorry about
Thanks, Shannon.
that, Shannon.
All right. Daryl.
Listen to Ruth.
Daryl, Westlake Shore. What do you think, Daryl?
I reckon it's a porky pie, a very big one.
Why?
Well, our third hole on the east course at Grange is a par 3 that leads back the other way.
Yeah.
If you had pulled the ball to the right,
Yeah.
you would have hit back onto the second fairway.
Good on you,
and
Daryl. We've got
near a border.
this is
Righto.
Detective Daryl here.
Detective Daryl on the case.
All right.
All right, Ditz, are you going to tell us? Is it true? I can do a drum roll for you.
Righto. Very good. Daryl might be onto something here.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
No.
Yeah. He's right.
So Daryl gets to go off to the Crows.
The third hole's a par 3. He's
Good on you,
right.
Daryl.
All
Well
right,
done.
Daryl and Shannon, good call as well.
Sorry, Shannon.
Thanks for sticking up for me. But
Shannon's got nothing.
it's not my fault. I pulled it out of the hat. I had to go with it, didn't I?
You did, but
Yeah.
you did a very good job. You convinced me. I
Actually,
thought you
very
actually
good.
did it.
AutoCam, real-time video from Automasters. Triple M's Rumour Mill, Adelaide's most listened to segment. Hear it every day at 7:40 on Roo, Ditz and Loz.
All right, we asked for people to ring in on 133353 or text on 0488851047, and you can be anonymous just like this caller. Good morning, anonymous. What is your rumour you have for us today?
Good morning, people. How are we this morning?
Very
well,
good,
thank you.
Excellent. I heard a rumour that the Torrens work that they're doing prep for at the moment
On South
the
Road?
machine the machine that they need to use to dig the tunnel is a Chinese-owned company or machine.
Yeah.
And the sticking point is that they want to use their people, and that they also only want to do it for a set amount of time. So they have, they say, okay, we only got to let you use it for 2 years. And with these sort of ambitious projects, they quite often take a bit longer to do. So if there's any delays and things like that, so they want to use their people, and they want to only do it for a set amount of time.
And what is it, a stipulation, anonymous, that you have to use South Australian workers or something, is it?
I'm not sure what the sticking point is, but I don't know if they want this particular company to train our workers to do it, or whether.
Okay.
And they're sort of saying that we want to use our people, and it's a bit of a sticking point.
Are they called a boring machine? Is that?
Yeah, a boring machine. It's kind of not dissimilar to the one that they use for the Snowy Hydro project,
Right.
but along those lines, but not as big, obviously.
I think we had a rumour a while ago, we did drop it, that the amount of power that boring machine actually uses, they actually have to set up a whole new electricity substation type thing to dig the hole. So that is a good rumour.
Interesting.
Very boring machine.
So it's not an interesting
I've been
machine, it's a
accused of
boring
being
machine.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's right.
If they want a boring machine, they could probably just come here. Find one of us. So I saw something in the news this morning which blew my mind.
Yeah.
And you see this every now and then. It's kind of actors who almost got a role, but then something happened. They couldn't do it, or someone else got picked, or there was a scheduling conflict, and you can't imagine this person being in it. So the movie Edward Scissorhands, have you seen it?
I've heard a lot about it. I haven't seen it. But
You can picture it.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
He's got
Johnny Depp.
full
That's it.
white makeup, black hair, gothic. He's got hands made of scissors. It's like a crazy film. Guess who was going to play Edward Scissorhands before Johnny Depp signed on?
Who?
Hugh Jackman.
Tom Cruise.
Get out.
Can you imagine
Nah, it
Tom
wouldn't be the
Cruise in
same.
that role?
No.
So weird.
Yeah.
So weird. But he was one of the final. Like it was down to
He'd
him.
be capable. He can do anything, though, can't he, Tom Cruise? Or...
I think Scissorhands might be where the line is drawn.
Right.
Because he's kind of very similar
Fingers
in
that
both.
long enough?
Yeah. yeah. That's why, because he didn't have scissors for hands. That's why he didn't get it.
What's his
actually.
name?
But there are a whole list of these, and I'll give you some of them. They're quite shocking. So Titanic was a very iconic film. This song everyone knows it, and it was Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's who it is, and you can't imagine it with anyone else. But Kate Winslet almost didn't play the role.
Right.
It was going to be Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh.
Gwyneth
She carried
Paltrow
it off or not?
and Matthew McConaughey was going to play Jack.
really?
Yep, they were two of the front runners. The other two,
right, wouldn't they?
That would have worked.
Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, were going to do it.
That would have worked.
Yeah. What, back when things
Before
were
they
right?
were even together. They'd never even met.
Right.
Gee,
They-
what could have been?
Imagine.
I actually think they would have been all right, but we
Yeah.
never would have got this line from Kate Winslet.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
Draw me like one of your French girls. That's, it's
Yep.
quoted
Yep.
a lot. So, Star Wars, very iconic, and Harrison Ford, Han Solo, everyone knows him. You can picture him with the lightsaber. He's, Al Pacino almost played that role.
No.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't work.
What do we got?
Yeah, exactly.
Say hello to my friends.
Just wouldn't have been the same. But another
Al
one that
Pacino.
blew my mind, your favourite,
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, in
Oh,
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
They just couldn't believe that somebody would do all that running for no
Great.
particular reason.
Oh, Jesus, good actor.
doing this?
I just felt like running.
Yeah.
I watched it last week.
Yeah.
Cracking movie.
Isn't it? Well, guess who could have played him?
Anybody.
Don't be like that, It's
John Travolta.
No.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see John Travolta.
I just
there.
like running. Hey, Danny Zuko. That would have been so weird. I've got a couple more. James Bond. That there's some been very iconic ones. Could have been Hugh Jackman instead of Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can actually see that.
Yeah, that would have worked
He's
too.
capable.
Yeah.
Conflicted with some Wolverine stuff that he had. In The Matrix, it could have been Will Smith instead of Keanu Reeves, which would have
Right.
been. He probably would have done a very good job at that
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
This one, I think, I actually think, as much as I love Indiana Jones and how it all
Yeah,
turned out,
yeah.
and Harrison Ford,
Gee,
Harrison
Harrison's in
Ford
the gun.
only got this role because guess who turned it down?
Who?
Tom Selleck.
Yeah, I can see. I
Tom
can see Tom
Selleck
Selleck.
with the Magnum PI
Yeah.
tash and the short shorts. I actually think he would have been really
Suppose
good.
it's
Yeah,
the
he would have
80s,
been
is
all
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But-
would have been
so
fine.
Harrison Ford ended up being Han Solo and Indiana Jones because two actors turned it down. There's no such thing as
He
sloppy
came off the
seconds, I
bench.
don't think.
Yeah, well, he made it work.
That was good, Loz.
There you go. And I got this job because
That's right.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, hello on this Thursday morning. Roo, last night, the opening night of Cirque du Soleil. You took the family down?
Yeah, took the family down, and what a brilliant night it was, too. Everyone was wrapped, from Tom, who's 8, to me, who's 49. Everyone, you got 15-year-old boys trying to make them happy, and 12-year-old girls. Everyone left and was really, really pumped with it.
How good.
They were just amazing athletes, I
Yeah.
guess you call them, and performers, not
Yeah.
just athletes,
Yep.
musicians, and, clearly they're strong, they're courageous as well. And the trust and faith they have in their teammates, I guess you call them, out there is unbelievable. They were doing so many different things that they could have died last night. No, they could.
Seriously.
It felt like they were going to come into the crowd. It was unbelievable. I strongly recommend people going out, and if you got an opportunity to head down to the Wayville Showgrounds, it's awesome.
I'd be studying them as a group. Like, how do people achieve that level of trust? And
Well, I guess they're either Olympic gymnasts or failed Olympic
Well, they go to a
gymnasts
special
or-
circus training school, I think.
They must do.
Yeah.
How do you join the circus? How does that even work?
Yeah.
I suppose they put it
Is
out.
there a
You go
uni
and try
degree?
it out. And
Is it an elective?
If you're a freak. There's one bloke there who could, his body, he could just bend around and look like he was, I don't know if he'd had some ribs taken out or whatever, but he could bend his body around to places it just should never get to. It was actually bloody nearly a bit sick watching it, but there's blokes on bikes, there was blokes with soccer balls, there was amazing athletes.
All right,
Highly
sounds good.
recommend it.
All
Okay.
right. We've got time to talk to someone who wants to have a guess at what's in my wheelie bin.
Yes.
This has been going absolutely bananas. The
What was your
tally
clue
is
yesterday, Loz?
$11,600. The clue yesterday, because we do a clue every Wednesday, was Groove and the Moo.
Yeah.
So far the clues have been unoccupied, chocolate, Japan, 2022 floods, ages 3 and up, number 1, and Groove and the Moo.
Now, you reckon that was a good clue, though? You sort of come out and said that. You haven't been given any hints about the other clues, but you said yesterday that
I
was a
think
good
it's a
clue.
decent clue. I think it's a decent clue. I feel like with all that together, people should actually start being able to get close to it now.
Right, okay.
Yesterday's
guesses
guesses
yesterday,
a Cadbury Chocolate Factory in Tasmania, which was in the morning. We had an empty pop-top juice bottle, apple flavour, and an empty packet of chocolate licorice bullets. Unfortunately, none of those were correct, but it's time to get someone on. We got Steph in...
No. Break it.
He's going to come on next.
Oh,
Or
okay.
she.
Okay.
Hold your horses.
Yeah.
Hold your horses.
Don't
Loz.
give away the wheelie bin just yet.
All
All right,
right.
we'll do that in just a moment. Rude, it's and Loz on Triple M.
Triple M. It's time for your favourite game. Loz's Wheelie Bin of Fortune.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. We've had some pretty outlandish guesses. We've had some pretty weird clues.
Run through some clues. You want to go through the clues? Or?
Yeah, unoccupied, chocolate, Japan, 2022 flood, ages 3 and up, number 1, Groove and the Moo. They all pertain to what's in my wheelie bin.
Okay.
Right.
The balance is now at $11,600.
That's right. Let's head out to Evanston. G'day, Steph. How are you today?
Good morning.
You feeling lucky?
I'm feeling really nervous.
Are you?
All right.
What would you do if you won $11,600, Steph? Have you thought about it?
No, I've got no idea. Maybe a new kitchen?
Oh, that'd be nice.
that'd be
Right.
good.
Oh,
Beautiful.
all right.
All right, well, let's hope.
Let's have a hear what your guess is.
I think it is the big 50 tour, Cold Chisel concert ticket, 50th anniversary tour.
Okay,
Oh, that's timely, yeah.
why do you think that?
Because of the cruel sea is associated with the floods.
Okay.
Japan, Birds of Tokyo.
How did you get yesterday's clue in it?
A celebration of Australian music.
Okay.
Yep, Groove and the Moo,
they're all
music
connected,
festival.
yeah.
What about ages 3 and up?
I'm reaching for concert attendance.
Okay, all right. Well, let's figure it out. Have you got it right or not? Oh, no! I'm so
We were going for a drum roll, but I thought we'd just cut to the chase.
But that's sorry about that, darling.
Sorry, Steph.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Just
so
incorrect there, Steph.
10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11,700.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, coming up next, we've asked for kids who can commentate the footy to send in their videos to Instagram for us. We've got a couple of cracking kids because we're going to give away a chance to run out with the Crows against Sydney on Saturday night. Don't go anywhere. This is very cute. Couple of
Very
kids. They're going to
cute.
take Ditz's job in the future.
Yeah, rightly so. Rude, it's and Loz, 8:18 it is on this Thursday morning on Triple M.
Well, we've been asking for kids yesterday to send in some footage of them commentating the football. We've got a couple of extra tickets to give away for kids to run out with the Adelaide Crows Saturday night at the Adelaide Oval, taking on Sydney. And we've had a couple of really good kids ring in with their
Incredible.
commentating skills. And the first one is Oliver. G'day, Oliver.
Good morning, Oliver. Oliver's 5. Good morning, Oliver.
Hi.
How are you, mate?
darling.
Do you love commentating the footy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we've got some audio of you that you did yesterday for us. We're just going to play it and have a listen. Here we go, Ollie.
Douglas, he kicks it forward. Oh, there's someone to stop it. Yes, there's Eddie Betts there. Gotta go out on the floor. But Eddie Betts picks it up. He tricks it. He goes for traffic. He bends it. And he gets a goal.
Yeah. Hey, he went through
Well
traffic.
done.
Went through traffic, he did. Well done,
did.
Oliver.
Well done, mate.
Who's your favourite player?
Thank you.
Who's your favourite player?
Harry Schomburg.
Yeah,
Harry
he's a good
Schomburg.
player.
Oh, wow, that's a
Yeah.
good get. He'd be very happy to hear that, Harry.
Well, do you know what, Oliver? You are going to run out with Harry Schomburg.
Yeah, exactly right.
How
Ollie,
good's
how good's that, mate?
Thank you.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Well
Ollie.
done, mate. All right, now let's go to our second one.
Yeah,
We've got Ambrose on the line. Good morning, Ambrose.
Good morning.
Oh,
Right,
how
now-
old are you, Ambrose?
7.
Okay. What school do you go to?
Old no longer.
Old
Hey,
Noarlunga.
Hey, Ambrose, I've seen pictures of you. You've got a really cool haircut, haven't you?
Yeah.
What have you? What have you got, mate?
A mullet.
Yeah,
Mullet.
Right.
it's a strong mullet.
I used
too.
to have a mullet, Ambrose,
Yeah.
and then it fell out.
Yeah, all right. Let's have a listen to Ambrose calling the footy.
Hi, my name is Ambrose the Duck Scrappet. Welcome to Triple M Rocks Footy. The bounce to Riley O'Brien. To Tex. Oh, the Rochelle. Oh, there's the Fogarty. The Fogarty with the mark. Fogarty, he scores. Fourth quarter, 20 more seconds to go.
Right.
The tap from Riley O'Brien. To Saligo. To Rankin. To Dawson. It's all the way to Rochelle. To Saligo. Then Saligo with the goal. There was the siren.
There you go.
Oh, well
Good work,
done,
Ambrose. Well done,
Ambrose, I was actually gripped then.
That's edge of the seat stuff.
Yeah.
I tell you what, after you run out with the Crows on Saturday night, Ambrose, I reckon you come straight up to the commentary box. Would you like that?
Yes.
We should see
Now,
if we can
do you
organise
want to be a commentator one day, Ambrose?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
good
well-
stuff. Now, have you got a favourite player as well?
Joshua Shelley.
Yeah, he did get mentioned a couple of times.
Yeah,
there,
he
didn't
did. He did.
All right, well, hopefully you'll inspire him to kick a couple of goals Saturday night, mate. We'll look forward to seeing you down there.
Thank you.
All right, mate. Well done. This is all thanks to the Adelaide Crows and Bendigo Bank, building a better big bank with Bendigo Bank.
Yeah, well done, Bendigo Bank, because this is a great prize. Kids
they'll
love
remember
this.
it forever.
Yeah, they certainly will. Yeah, Rude, it's and Loz here on this Thursday morning. Time for us to go.
Been a hell of a show.
Been a big day. We've got
Yeah.
a bigger one tomorrow, though. $11,900 for the Wheelie Bin tomorrow, if it doesn't go off at 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock
God.
today, but it may well. So what was your clue yesterday, Loz?
Groove in the Moo.
And you said it was a good one?
Yeah, I think it is. So clues so far have been unoccupied, chocolate, Japan, 2022 floods, ages 3 and up, number 1, and Groove in the Moo.
And if you put all of them together, and especially Groove in the Moo, you reckon you're on the right track?
Well, not especially Groove in the Moo. They all connect back to what's in the Wheelie Bin.
But it's a good
But
one.
the Groove in the Moo, I feel like, is actually getting closer to giving it away.
All right, you
in
just
my
heard the
opinion.
Couples Cup just before. We have another couple of contestants on tomorrow. Another couple, one of Adelaide's couples. Having a
Hilarious.
crack at that, and obviously the top 5 of the week.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.